8. Well, now to Sunrise in focus, and it's no secret that divorce rates are soaring, but instead of surrendering her marriage, our next guest took a very different road.
Well, the Melbourne mum came up with a strategy to save her relationship, and it worked. And she's never been happier. Phoebe Hutchison has just published her tips in a new book called Honeymooners Forever. And she's here to join us now. Phoebe, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
What happened? What triggered you to write this book? What was...
Well, it all started over 10 years ago when my marriage did start falling apart. I basically was very lonely, very bitter and resentful and very empty, and I actually ended up having an emotional affair. And because of that, I stood there and I thought, if I could only fall in love with my husband again and feel the wonderful feelings I felt for someone else, for him again, because he was everything I ever wanted, but I just didn't have the connection. So I started studying happily married couples, and I started studying positive thinking books and put together a strategy over many months. And then to write the book, it took 3 years of talking to many women, many champagne lunches, talking about all the naughty things, all the fun things and all the sad things, and putting it all down.
Okay, now you came up with 12 steps to turn things around. We've posted the complete 12 steps on the website, but there are just a couple that we'd like to focus on. First up, treat your partner like a lover, not a spouse. What do you mean by that? This is
very important. In fact, this is the quickest way I've seen and found to turn the marriage around. Because if you're not treating them like a lover, there's no magic. It's that simple kiss goodbye, kiss hello, really lighting up your eyes when they walk in the room. And so many people don't do this. They just treat each other, they just take each other for granted, and it's really tragic.
Okay, now another one is you say that it's really important to communicate every day.
It certainly is, to have cuppers every day, to connect with the cupper at the end of the day, even if it's 11 o'clock at night, you've been running around all day, just to sit down, have that beautiful time to sit down and relax and have a cuppa together. And also, communicating also includes getting off your chest what's on your chest and asking for what you want and need, and so many people aren't doing this.
So do both parties talk in this communication,
yes,
or does one party just say yes to
But women do spend much more time talking. I think that it's 21,000 words for women and 7,000 for men per day. Something like that, for sure.
Yep, okay. Don't look at me. I'm just... You were saying you researched other women for the secrets to a happy marriage, and I'm just putting a bloke's perspective, because is the book written
men too.
for...
I did.
Oh, right,
yes, it is written primarily for women.
Right, okay.
But strangely enough, on our website, we're actually selling a lot to men, because men really need to know these things, and sometimes women aren't asking for what they want.
We want to understand. Yep, exactly.
Another one is argue effectively. Explain that for us.
That's a big one. Many people are actually getting resentful. They're having silent treatments that go on for days.
Oh,
they're not.
The sulks.
Yeah, you've got to have quick arguments. They've got to be fast. So you've got to get it off your chest, have your argument, be nasty, and then cuddle and kiss. You've got to make up. You can't sleep on arguments.
You can't compare your partner to their mother? That's a bad one when you argue?
No.
Never bring up the mother?
I've got a bit in there about the mother-in-law. There's many other things I've discussed because I've seen other problem areas, and that can be one.
You don't, do you?
Wow. That's like a signal to start the argument now. You're just like your mother.
Oh, no.
Well,
there is an Oedipus complex in there. I do discuss that as well.
Oh,
yes. It does get quite complicated for such a simple book.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right.
Well, Phoebe's book, Honeymooners Forever, is available now. For more information, just go to the Sunrise website. The 12 steps are there to sort it out.
Thanks for
Fantastic.
coming in.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you.
Good to see you.
And let's find out what's happening on the morning show with Larry and Kylie. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Mel. Hey, Mel, did your mum used to tell you that if you brushed your hair, it would grow longer? Maybe?
She just told me to brush it because it was long and knotty.
Kochie, what about yours?
Yeah, my mum did.
Yeah.
My mum did.
We're busting
Working out for you.
We're busting some beauty myths today, looking at all those, maybe are they old?